It's the Oscar Mayer hot dog truck, but it's as promotion for Sally. That weenie's coming around.
Or it's a commercial for Oscar Mayer. Maybe we're writing the next big commercial right now, actually.
Oscar Mayer using a cover of Sally.
But turned into a song about weenies.
Yeah.
Weenies.
Weenie! How did this start?
That ween is...
How did we get here?
Oh, because of Halloween?
Oh, Halloween.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloweenies.
All right, hey everyone.
Hi.
Episode 7.
I think
8.
I'm so sorry. Vito is going to town right now.
Oh my god.
They were banging at my door last night, and it was
Okay, last night they were being truly insane.
Something was up.
It wasn't just at your door, it was all over the apartment.
They were loud.
Oh,
It was very loud last episode.
Y'all.
Okay.
They were last night they were going particularly
Because not
insane.
only is Vito biting, but then he's like shaking his head while he's trying to tear her
Oh my
apart.
god.
Last night,
Find
Alyssa
the
and I were just
will.
trying to watch The Pit, and they were tearing it up.
They were.
They
Guys.
were, and they've kind of been in a mood with each other.
Yeah. Oh! She falls out. It's Mufasa.
Vito almost just pushed Willow down the stairs.
We almost had a
Lion King
Mufasa
style.
moment. Yep. All right. Hey, everyone.
Hey guys, wait, we didn't clap for syncing.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
that's the
That
best one
was
we've
really
done
good.
ever
Finally.
so far.
Finally.
Okay. Introductions today. Introduce the person to your right and give them a class superlative.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at. Everyone know what.
And you need a second really quick.
All right, take a second.
Just a second.
Everyone take a minute.
Does it have to be like a classic high school
No.
person?
No, it can be whatever you want it to be. Oh my god, guys. The hissing that's
Hearing
happening. I don't know if the
Willow
pod can
hiss.
hear
You
the
can
hissing.
kind of hear it.
But she's really hissing over there.
Oh, and that would be the sound of the fridge making ice.
Shout out to our fridge.
Shout out to the fridge.
Putting in the
Who
work.
makes us ice. No, I turned it off. Whoa, and here comes Willow to tell us what's up.
Stomping around.
Dumping around.
Stompy.
But not close behind.
But not close behind her protector,
But close
Vito.
Or silent protector.
Not too far behind.
Not too far.
Her
Yeah.
But in
sometimes
route.
silent protector, Vito.
And sometimes her antagonist.
Yes, sometimes Addie's antagonist.
We've cleared things up.
Update from last week, y'all. Addie and Vito have made up.
But still,
good.
every time I go to bed, I get stressed on if I'm gonna get peed
Tensions
again.
are still a little high.
I can forgive, but I can't forget. So.
It's true,
Oh, okay, there we go.
for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Miss Liz, do you want to start?
So I say one for Lily.
Yeah.
Most likely to go to Dunkin'
That is so true.
Yeah.
to get the $6 meal deal or something.
Yeah. Well, it's $8 here.
They do a $2 upcharge.
Los
here?
Angeles.
They do. We're gonna have though. Right now, it's gonna be a coffee.
LA.
Yeah, it's gonna be a coffee, hash browns, and then a sandwich.
New York.
New York.
New York City.
New York City. And yeah, and I did get it the other day. It was yummy in my tummy.
It's just the fact that you have to go out of the way to
And
go
she's
to
still-
Dunkin' here. And,
And she
go.
still does.
I do. Sometimes I'm like, I want.
One thing
I
about her,
home.
she's gonna get to Dunkin'.
I will. Godspeed. God willing, I will.
It's true.
For
Forgot her name.
For
You go
fucking Miss AP.
what's your name again?
Miss AP. It's gonna be most likely to marry a sports star, specifically a basketball player. Man.
AG.
AG, of course. See, the funny thing is that I now know that he and I aren't even compatible. We're not even endgame anymore.
Why not?
He's too into like spirituality. I think it would annoy me.
Oh. Piss
I
you
don't.
off.
Yeah, I just.
Should I do a different one then? Do we do a different
No,
one?
no, that's fine because that was my identity at some point.
Just not anymore.
Just not anymore because I just am not gonna meditate
But who's
like
to
that.
say that you won't find a different basketball player?
Yeah.
like
It's
we're
true.
still gonna be wags come hell
that's
by
what I'm
water.
saying.
I'll be
so-
a wag
I-
at some point.
Yeah. Both
Well,
of
and
y'all.
maybe Aaron and
Yeah.
I will be married for a bit, and then we'll be like, all right, this isn't working.
Yeah.
No.
We'll be
Addie
very
can't
amicable.
meditate. Yeah.
Well, and I can meditate. I'm just not going to be all woo woo about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well with woo woo, you know.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's not your end game.
No,
but
my end game has
that's not-
shifted.
Do you think if you told yourself that like a year ago, you'd be like, "What are you saying right now?"
No,
Yeah.
I think I've always known that with Aaron.
I don't know that Aaron has ever been your end game.
No. I know who my end game is, but I'm not going to put that out publicly. I can't.
No,
It's too close to home.
it's too close to home.
Too close to home.
Yeah. Okay. Jenny would win the superlative for most likely to be a live action princess.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Don't ask me which princess, because I think you could be almost any of them.
Thank you.
Almost.
I appreciate that. Oh, Willow turned on the bathroom light.
And only in a really good live action remake. Like, it wouldn't.
Right.
It can't be the slop that Disney is putting out now. It
Love
has
and
to
blessings
be-
to everyone, but
Can they take a break for
we
a
need
few
to,
years?
yeah,
Can we get
go
some
on
original
an upward
content?
trajectory.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. This is Alyssa, and her superlative is best dressed.
Yeah.
What?
Very true.
And I know we say this kind of every episode, but I can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Your style is the best of the best.
Mhm. They'll come out with an outfit and I go, where do you get any of those things?
How does she
Truly.
even cook that up?
Not.
And every time
Yeah.
you eat down.
Eat down. Once again, she's
Stop
hungry.
you right
Once
there.
again,
Once
she's
again,
hungry.
she's
and
gonna
Again,
get a
she's
little
gonna get a little
hungry.
hungry.
once
And
She's gonna get a little hungry.
in her closet, I'd say.
specifically.
Specifically in her
I'm
closet.
Hungry for
starved
one
in
thing.
my closet.
Yeah.
She's looking to eat up an outfit.
Yeah, she is. And mind you,
She
not
always
repeat
does.
one.
Huh?
You don't really
There's
repeat
like
outfits.
never repeats. Like
No.
you always
This
have
one is
something.
Lies. I know her outfits. I know that's. a
Well,
repeat.
I mean, there's
She's
pieces
a
that
dirty,
Oh,
dirty,
she actually does.
dirty outfit repeater.
there are things that repeat, but I just think less than all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Okay, so today's topic really comes at the request of John and Heather Poppenhagen.
It's true. Oh, that's my turn.
You're gonna expect.
It's
That's
true.
true.
Well, that's it.
No,
for
We're
Yes.
silent the rest of the
Well,
episode.
well-
that's the episode. Thanks for
Thanks,
joining
guys.
us.
Okay, that was really loud. I hope this is better. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's just peeking.
It's
Straight, like you can't hear anything. It's straight
It sounds like an
peeking.
explosion.
Is it really bad?
that was really loud, but I think it'll be fine now.
That was inconsistently loud with the rest of the episode, so that's just probably why. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
So John and Heather Poppenhagen have suggested that we do a little background episode for you guys because we're now 8 episodes in, and you guys don't really know anything about us.
Yeah, definitely all the people who are listening definitely don't know anything.
No, I
about
don't think
us.
they've never known us in real life or met us or anything.
Yeah.
So it's
But
time.
if we do have any new listeners who don't know us personally, maybe,
Maybe.
or
this
people
is a shot in the dark.
who have met us and they've listened, but they don't
Right.
know us.
Totally
No.
don't
This
know
will
our
help you out a
story,
little.
Our story.
and we're just gonna kind of.
This is about to be an episode of her story.
I would say so. And I'm trying to think of where we want to begin. I think let's just talk about how we came to be.
Yeah,
You know those.
that fateful night.
You know those
Definitely.
edits on people recently have done them for like Conrad and Belly, but they'll do like their story. It'll be like their story.
30
It'll be like
minutes long.
20 to 50 minutes long.
Yeah.
of like
Just their footage.
Oh,
of just every scene they've ever done
That's
together.
that's not a recent thing. There is
No, I know it's not
Oh,
a
yes,
recent.
yes.
I'm saying the most recent
Oh,
one I've
was the
seen
Belly
is
and
of
Conrad.
Belly.
But that's always
because
been.
I always
No, it's
think
always
of
been a thing.
There was a Stydia one, a Styles and Lydia one from Teen Wolf. it was multiple parts, and each part was over like 30 to 50 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I've watched those.
which like you have to.
Oh, you have to listen when you get deep enough into a character or characters. There's no
Yeah,
going back.
When you're down bad, you do
I'd watch
research.
one for the pit right now.
Yeah.
I can't talk about
Okay, we don't.
it.
Have
I
to
mean,
talk about
no,
the
we
pit.
can talk about it. I literally watched one of those this morning
Wow.
from the pit.
Was
Yeah.
it just her? Or
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm-
yeah.
I'm
Do you
still
see
shocked
my
at what you
vision?
told me about her, by the way.
You think you're surprised by me?
I am a little bit, yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. She's not someone that I would have pegged you to super be into. I cannot lie.
Well, have you watched Glee?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know my history.
Not with Glee that much.
Right, exactly.
Right. That'll
There it
help
is.
you understand a little more.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're speaking in code right
We-
now.
okay,
so
we said-
this is
okay, we
really
need to
dumb.
just
Learn
talk.
about us.
Okay.
We're so dumb.
No, okay. I need to just say it. Okay. So my recommendation last week was The Pit.
Right.
Because I'm so into I finished it this week. I'm just obsessed with that show.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have a question.
A question.
Yeah, Dr. Santos on the show. Hey, it's kind of taken over me a little bit. Well, and what I was telling Addie is that I watched the whole show without looking at like anything about the pit on social media because I was like, I just want to watch it. I don't want anyone else's input.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole time I was watching her, I was thinking like, I can't be the only one that feels this way.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that sees this character this way?
Yeah.
And then I got online, and I am so not alone. So that was nice.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say about that.
I was gonna make a joke about you saying Dr. Santos and then doing the thing where you rip your shirt off and go, ow! You just howl, you know.
Right.
Woof, woof.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
For some reason.
My really
You're
good
fully
one.
fine, by the way. You're not even there to
I
be
do it
checked
just
out.
so that they'll admit me.
Oh my god. Begging for attention in the waiting room. Like, oh my god.
And then
Again,
someone
get her
comes
out.
to treat me, I'm like, not you.
Yeah.
Try again.
Yeah, Robbie's like, what do you need? No. No need.
No head surgeon.
No.
Not
Where's that
today.
intern? Where's
Where's your intern?
Where's that intern? What did her leave? Not you.
I don't need psych. I
Any
need Dr.
hoozle.
Santos.
That's exactly me.
Yeah.
I just think no one gets her like I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised with this show. There's not really a one character person that I've like attached to.
Mm-hmm.
That'll usually happen, but I kind of feel I really love like each character
Yeah.
for the most part.
It's
There's just
cool,
one
like-
doctor I'm not the biggest fan of because she's just mean. She comes in, she's mean to everyone, then she leaves, and I'm always like, why were you here in the first place?
I feel like her.
Dr. Garcia.
But I think it's her
Oh.
and the night shift version of her.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Because it's not just her. She's there more because day shift. But
The night shift.
the night shift
version of
one
her.
is mean too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll get there.
I was just saying, I don't know.
She comes much later.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
Because she's night
Dr.
shift,
Garcia
so
is
it's-
in the first episode, but she's not that like noticeable. I
She's
guess.
never super relevant.
right.
Yeah.
It's tough though because it's like watching it. It's like you think they're being mean, but it's also like they believe that they're putting their medical advice forward.
that's the
and it's
thing, is
like-
think about
it's
the
like they're not-
circumstance they're
It's like they're not being
in.
mean. It's like they're just trying
Right.
their best to save this, but their way of doing
Save
it is a
as
different way
many
than someone
people,
else.
yeah.
And so it's like,
But
what?
there's times
It's
Dr.
true,
Garcia
like-
is just mean.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
but there's
yeah,
but a lot of them there's times where they're just mean.
Yeah.
yeah,
But they're in extraneous circumstances.
Yeah.
Desperate times and desperate measures.
It's
Yeah.
true.
yeah.
Speaking of desperate times and desperate measures, let's get into our background.
God willing, we'll get
I
there.
would say, yeah, that's a great transition.
Yeah. I feel like that fateful Halloween night is
I think
The
we
year was
we gotta
2022.
set up how we got to that Halloween
Okay,
night,
okay.
I think. Which I guess technically, chronologically, the first thing would be that Alyssa and I knew each other when we were very young. But we didn't. How? When did we first meet?
When did we first meet?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so sorry.
I just always knew you.
Right.
From
I just
the
always
friends
knew
that
of
we
you.
had.
Yeah.
I don't know if. Well, I don't know if I'll.
Say it.
Well, okay. So it's just a personal
over the
story.
universe.
So
Okay.
I don't know how.
Okay. We'll go for it. We
I don't
can
know if
always
you
cut it
remember
out.
this.
Okay.
But this was in high school.
Okay.
And I was having a panic attack.
Yeah.
I was not good. And you and Lena were walking this way in the hall, and I was walking this way.
Mhm.
Lena saw me and obviously saw something was wrong.
Mhm.
And then you and her both took me to the back office.
Mhm.
Just let me breathe in the back office. And you didn't really know me, but you just stood there and waited for me to feel better. And
Aw.
I thought that was really sweet, because I was like, this person I don't even really know that well cared enough to wait and stay to see if I'd be better, or if I would, until I was okay. So that was like the first thing that really stood out to me
Aw.
about you.
That's so cute.
I feel like that we didn't really meet, but like
Right.
it was the first time we'd ever interacted with each other.
Yeah. Was that like the first time I ever remember interacting with you, and I don't remember exactly what the interaction was, so it might have been that time, it might have been a different time, was like behind the library, behind the library in front of like the trophies.
Mm-hmm.
It was like in that area, and it was with Lena.
That I don't
That was
remember.
okay. That was the first conversation I ever remember having, and I don't really remember what we were talking about. But that was the first time I remember like really putting name to face
Okay.
with you.
Yeah. So I guess we just have two separate times where
I guess so. Who
remember.
knows which one happened first?
I don't know.
There's no way to know.
But the biggest like click I think for you and I was the paint mines.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, because okay, so in high school we like knew each other and we were friends, but we didn't hang out outside of school unless we were at like the same party or something.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't like hanging out one on one. We didn't really know each other. And then I graduated over COVID, and it was after that we went to the paint. It was like during COVID that we went to the paint mines with Lena and Alexa. Shout out.
Who's that?
It's this place in Colorado where it's like really pretty. And we took pictures there.
Oh, okay.
How would you describe it?
I don't know. It's like, you know how at Lake Powell there's like the big rocks and there's like a lot of texture?
It's
Imagine
kinda like
that,
that.
but mini version that's like white.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just rocks.
Nice.
And it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And we drove for like quite a few hours to get there.
It was I only drove like an hour.
I could have sworn it was a few hours away
Maybe.
from the Springs. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that was the first time we like really hung out all day and really like
Then we went
talked.
to Dairy Queen after.
Yeah, and we were giggling in that Dairy
We were the
Queen.
loudest people there.
We
for
were.
Sure.
I don't even remember what we were joking about, but we were.
I remember.
Okay, tell.
It was we were talking about like this was at the time where like people getting the ick was like kind of being a bigger thing and like more people were talking about that. So we
term
started
was, like,
talking
coming
about
into-
like getting like coming up
What
with
gave
new
us the
scenarios
ick.
of what
Okay.
gave us the ick.
Got
and
it.
we were coming up with like some absurd answers. But
Okay, but that was funny.
yeah.
Aww.
But that was like I think when we really clicked and then since
Oh, for
then
sure.
we kind of have been friends ever since.
Yes, yeah, that was the first time we really like talked.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, it never stopped from there. We just would hang out pretty regularly after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you say how
Okay.
you've met these knuckleheads.
So
Chuckleheads. Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
knuckleheads to
That's to you.
Oh, it switches scenes.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh.
So sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So we met at CU Denver
See you,
See you,
Denver.
film
God damn.
students. We were film students.
students.
I was not.
No.
Just to be clear for the
Yeah.
pod, if people don't know,
um,
I was not involved in this CU Denver
No.
situation.
but
But you kind of honorarily did.
I ended up being, but at this beginning when you met, I was not even close. I was
No.
living in Colorado Springs. And
yeah.
yeah.
But we met freshman year, but we didn't get close till sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. It took that long. It needed to take that long, though.
Yeah.
We
To get
all
close
got
together.
close at the right time, no doubt.
Yes.
Like, I don't
Yes.
think just like where each of us were independently freshman year, I just don't think
Yeah.
it would have clicked, or we wouldn't have connected as deeply as we did, or as fast as
Yeah.
we did in sophomore year.
Because
Yeah.
we all met the first week of school in 2021.
Although I don't
Fall
think
year,
I met you,
but-
Alyssa, until
I-
second semester.
Really?
Oh no, we
No.
did meet.
I
the
met.
first-
I
No.
know. I remember
we met
meeting
the
you.
first day we
I was with
moved into
Kate.
the dorm. Like in that. I don't know.
Wait, yeah. Wait, was it at the dining hall? Was it not?
No, it was not in the dining hall. It was up in the common area. You, Kate, and some others had just come inside.
We met.
Yeah,
Wow.
very briefly.
Oh.
See,
was so
my like
good.
first perceptions of you two, it was you in my writing class, and then you in second semester prod 1.
Yeah, I feel
Because
like
I
you
feel like
and
that's
I.
where I actually talked to you.
Right, like we
Yeah.
actually had like interactions with each other second semester, but I still remember like knowing you and meeting you like in first semester.
Maybe because you were like closer with Cade, and I
Yeah.
like knew Cade from classes more.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I just
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
and also
Well,
freshman
it's a minute,
year-
which is crazy.
Yeah.
freshman year, just a lot.
I
of
know.
stuff goes
Think about how much stuff has happened since then.
on. Right.
I'll never forget it.
Well, in my life, I feel like I
Same.
existed in such a different group and area freshman year that felt so separate from everything in the film program. So I don't even feel like I remember all that much of them.
Yeah.
I have a very vivid memory of
Okay.
when everyone was introducing themselves in our LGS class,
Lighting, grip, and sound.
lighting group and sound class,
To use
and
the full government
To
name.
yeah, to let everyone know.
and she was like, introduce yourselves by saying like one fun fact about you and then your name. So we all go around, and then it was Lily's turn. She goes,
First day, by the way.
It was first
First day
day.
of class. First impression onto everyone.
She's like, my name is Lily, and I basically thrift everything I own. Like everything I wear is thrifted. I thrift all the time.
It
and
was.
no, and it was
It
fine,
was the time.
but
It was the time.
it was just funny to
That's
me.
such a quirky girl thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I thrift everything.
Because genuinely though, like that past year, I would go to the thrift store probably 2 or 3 times a week. Like
crazy.
I literally, it was everything I owned.
When I
So
worked
was
at the
like,
thrift store, genuinely, I brought up clothes nonstop because
yeah,
Because how can you not?
I had my
not?
eyes on them first.
Exactly.
Yes. It was good
For
thrift
sure.
finds, and because everything, a lot of stuff I was wearing that day too was, and I was like, I guess, like I guess that's the
She goes,
personality
"That's
trait
my
I'll
fun
bring to the
fact."
table. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only one I remember.
Oh my god.
That's so
I had
silly.
my little backpack with my pins on. Yeah. It was a time.
How silly.
I don't remember anybody else's introduction except for yours.
So everyone does remember that, by the way, just
Yeah.
so you know.
Everyone is thinking about that.
No one
nightly.
forgot it.
No one forgot.
Everyone is thinking about it every day.
You'll never escape that.
You'll never get rid
You know
of
when you felt shameful afterward, but then you thought, well, no one will remember
No one
that.
remembers it.
it. You'll
Everyone.
never get
Oh,
away
God.
from someone
There
that
was one
loved
time
you.
in LGS, like it was dead silent. Class hadn't started yet, and Kate and I just walked in, and then one of my alarms went off. But it was like extremely loud, and like for some reason the alarm was like really heavy metal guitar,
Yeah.
and it went off, and I was so embarrassed.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's awful like the first few days of class because like no one knows each other, no one knows each other's personalities. So when something like that happens, it's like the worst thing that could happen in the world. But it was
Yeah.
fine. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
I mean like
until now.
yeah, but that happens in the pit.
yeah,
Yeah.
just in the episode we were watching
And
last
you
night.
are so Whitaker, too.
She is so Whitaker.
Whitaker, is he the
The
that's
guy
Who's the guy and
Whose
the
phone
little-
plays.
I also
The little guy.
I do connect with
You could be
the
Jim-
girl with
Mel.
the glasses. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like Mel.
Mel is
I
Mel
love-
I
is my
love
little
sweet.
angel baby.
Oh my god,
Cutie patootie
I
pie.
like
that
Mel.
girl is. Perfect.
I love her so much. She's
She's
so
Bryan
cute.
Cranston's daughter.
I know.
Yeah.
Plays her.
Crazy.
That doesn't work.
Man, and
right.
she was really trying to keep that under wraps, but since finding out, I've told everyone.
Yeah. Tell everyone.
I just love
Okay.
that show. Okay, anyway. Okay, so you guys met but weren't. What would you say was the first time you hung out as a group and it was like really significant?
I would say so. We all, like, at the end of freshman year, we worked on 2 projects together. Just my teens, right? Is that the only one we actually worked on together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was. Weren't you there for Katie's?
Oh, for a day.
Sunrise Rehab?
Yeah, I know.
Sunrise Rehab, yeah.
No, we did. I remember because you and I. That's when we ran to get Starbucks. Did we not?
That was, oh, I forget
We
that.
did it at Matteen's house.
It was at Matteen's house, but it was Katie's film. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We went to we did our Starbucks run. We got a little closer then. Saw a girl that I went to kindergarten with at that Starbucks. She was a barista. Weird, but
Crazy.
unimportant. Then, okay, we start sophomore year.
Sophomore
we walk
year.
into sound class. And it becomes clear we're about to be some troublemakers. We walk into that classroom.
There was a spark.
There was a
Sophomore
spark.
year sound class changed everything.
It changed
Got it.
everything.
Genuinely, I don't think we'd be sitting in this room if we didn't have that class together. And
it's
sat
true.
there.
Got it.
Because we walked
Especially
into that
you.
class and just slowly we started to we all just kind of sat together in this back corner.
Yes.
And then Katie walked in and Katie didn't know where to sit. And I called her over to come sit with us and she did. And then over the course of that semester, that just became our bit making class.
Yeah.
Oh, I look forward to that class because
Obnoxious.
we
Because
had
we would sit in the back corner just making jokes the whole time. Our
It got-
teacher,
there was one day-
multiple times, he
Oh.
would say, "Hey girls, can you guys just quiet down for a bit?"
We, by the way, were 19, 20 years old. After class one day, he came over to us and he was like, the way he's confrontational too is so it's gentle, it's just very
he
kind.
wants us
but
to like him so
yeah, but he was like, "Can you guys just keep it down during class?" He was like, "Can
And
y'all
it was
just have
funny
some
because
respect?"
at the same time as he's saying that, we're all together in another class where that professor goes, "Oh, hearing you girls giggle in the back just makes my day." So what are we
and the
supposed
other
to do?
teacher.
What are we supposed to do? We've got one professor telling us keep it down, another one saying let's
Keep it up.
bring it up. We're gonna keep joking and laughing and giggling.
Yeah, and God forbid you had a budding friendship.
Exactly.
Oh my God, he
So
could not
sound
stop
class,
us.
sound class is when things really started to heat up. I would say.
Yeah.
But I feel like.
But then,
What were you gonna say?
The Last of Us started airing.
I was gonna say that, but before
Yeah.
that, during sound class, the biggest moment I think where it was okay, I feel like I can really get close to these people is Lily's sound project.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, I wish
Even I know
could
this
find
one.
it.
Oh my god.
Because
What was the project?
it was you record. I don't even know how
are we gonna describe this?
Oh, we had to how are
She
we
was
gonna
gonna do it
different objects? We had
justice.
to take different objects and
record them
Yeah.
and
And
make
put it together.
and take a bunch of sound effects that you recorded and then put it into
How
a
are we gonna do
song.
this justice without
It's
playing
you-
it?
I can find it and we'll insert it.
I know
'Cause
you can because you
Yes.
found it for me last year when you were
yeah.
telling me about it.
I think I favorited it. I made sure to keep this artifact.
It's really
Anyways,
important.
explain.
Okay, so Lily took some sounds and made it
We
into a
gotta
song.
put it into this edit.
We will.
We will.
And she was feeling good about it.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
okay.
working on my
It
thing.
was tough, and I'm not a sound person, so I was I made it, and I was like, oh, I'm
Okay. But I was just working on it, and Lily goes,
I was not that cocky
Yeah,
about
you
it.
kind of
No,
were.
I was
No,
not.
you kind
I
of
was
were.
excited, but I was like,
I know, but you were a little bit hey,
Hey.
check this out. Okay. Let's see what she's got. And then I put on the headphones. She presses play.
Insert
Blown away.
this.
But I was blown. I could not believe what I was listening to. So I
She kind of was smiling, and I was sitting there, and I was like, that's not the reaction I thought she would be.
crying laughing. I started crying laughing. And then I turned around to the others. I'm like, you guys have to listen to this. And I made everyone listen to it. Everyone was like, it was just really funny.
And that we erupted, we roared with laughter that day.
I've never laughed that hard.
There's someone else in the class too who made such a compelling, almost
because-
musical sound.
No, because he was already a professional music producer.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And so then he makes something that is a gorgeous melody.
Hans Zimmer ass.
And then you play ours.
You could tell he was
Oh,
trying and
Well, Lily was trying.
No,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
the intro to yours. Because you made it, the way that it bleeds in is like a remix.
It's crazy.
I tried
Like
to
the
make
sound
EDM style.
No, that's exactly what it is. And
And
it's
it's
this huge
just
build up
insane.
to. Bum, bum, bum,
bum, bum, bum.
Because the intro is so dramatic.
Oh,
it's
I
like,
can't wait to listen to it again.
Literally.
And then goes in.
It was.
It's just, but it's not even like a bomb. It's like a.
It's
it
a
sounds
chair.
like
It's a
fart.
chair. Yeah, someone's ripping ass. It's that.
That's kind of what it sounds like. In the best way.
I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you told me to check it out, I don't know what I was expecting.
Check it out.
But it wasn't that.
I was
it wasn't
I was
that.
excited. I finished and I was like, fair enough.
You're like, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was so excited to show you.
Oh,
It
that
was,
is so
it was
silly.
that in that class, and then Dunkachino was in that
Dunkachino
class.
was
where
huge.
There was the Dunkachino music video, not music video, commercial from Jack and Jill. Katie and I used to just watch that in class. It was a fun time.
Literally on repeat.
Like,
I would
on
turn
repeat.
around and both of their screens had it playing at the same time.
Well, there was one time, one was Dunkachino ad, and the other was the games from Disney Channel.
the Disney Channel
The
games.
Disney Channel
The
I
games.
was really
foreshadowing
taken-
of both of those things and how
Yeah.
they later impacted us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was really very taking advantage of my education, as you can tell.
One of my favorite edits from sound class that you did was of the Squiggles edit.
Yeah,
But
that-
when the characters leave to the door, you heard gunshots.
We had to make our own sound basically for this short film, and in part of the short film, like there's like this guy dressed as a cat, and he like runs out into another room, and yeah, I put some gunshot sounds
Yeah.
in
Like
there.
tussling.
We all
Sound
started
class.
hanging out in sound class, and then The Last of Us started coming out, and we all were really excited about it for some reason, and then we were like, well,
I was
let's.
excited about
Yes, I just don't like. I think other than Pedro Pascal, I don't know why I was so excited about that show. But
I
almost didn't watch it.
I love the games. So
Yeah.
yes, that was your, which your reason makes sense.
Yeah. The rest of us were
The
like,
rest of
what's
us, I
going on?
don't really
Because I
know.
almost didn't watch it because I was
Right.
like really grossed out by it, and then I was like, okay, I should go.
But we started
I should make
meeting
friends.
consistently every week whenever HBO would drop it, so we could like watch the episode together and then
That was fun.
react and whatever. And so that I think like started to really cement the foundation of our friend group because we were just like consistently hanging out.
Was that fall?
That was
Or
fall
was
and
that
sophomore
spring?
semester. I thought it was fall.
Was it fall? I don't remember.
I
Because
believe
were we
so.
filming at the time?
Nor.
No, it
I thought it.
could have been beginning of spring.
When's
No,
Christian
it must
Bale's
when
have
we
been
birthday?
skipped
Because
the
we
night.
celebrated Christian Bale's birthday during one of
Oh,
the.
we
Because the big
did.
night happened in fall, so if this is in regards to spring,
Yeah.
we skipped a big moment.
It came out in 2023. Oh, so it was spring, January 15th. So it was spring, which is crazy.
Then what were we doing for the fall semester?
We did the pizza night. That's the first time we hung
I
out.
hosted a pizza night.
Yeah.
That I think is what I'm thinking about. That I've seen pictures from that you guys have talked about being.
That was the first time we hung out outside of class.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
There it is.
Well, before
At your
the pizza,
place.
before the pizza night, you guys came over to collab.
For
For what?
I invited
Is
you
that-
guys over,
is
and
that
Katie
when-
joined later.
is that when we dyed hair?
No, that was after pizza.
But that
night.
was the first pizza night because we did pizza night at your place, but then we did another thing at your
It
place.
wasn't a pizza night at mine. It was just Addie brought cupcakes from Whole Foods,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those were good.
and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I just had you guys
I
over.
guess we thought we'd
been
need food or
so long.
something.
And then
yeah.
and then we talked about doing the pizza night.
Mm.
We did pizza night.
That night saved her.
Crazy.
And
That
then-
night saved me.
Halloween was
Halloween would have been soon
sophomore
after.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that same semester. So then on Halloween,
Yeah. Well, from my perspective, while all that was happening and they were meeting, I was not doing all that. I was over living my life in Colorado Springs, thinking I was gonna move to New York. And then Miss Liz invited me to a Halloween party because we kept in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would meet up while you were in Denver.
Yeah, like especially during freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember
We would go
we'd
ahead.
come down and we'd get like lunch or dinner or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like we'd see each other when you came down. I
Mhm.
came up a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So we were singing pretty consistent. We were close by this point.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he invited me to a Halloween party. And that Halloween weekend was like, I had things planned like all 3 days. And I woke up on the first day of it and I was sick.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I want to do what I want to do, so I'm pushing through.
Mm-hmm.
And the party was the third day. I had already done my other 2 days.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And I remember being like, do I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
And I did, thank God. But then I remember, like, my maps took me somewhere really weird.
Mhm.
Like, it took me to a whole different place in Denver.
Oh.
It was just, like, warehouses. And I was like, where am I? And then, and then Alyssa you sent me, like, a pin of your location.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found Collab, and then the first time I ever laid eyes on Collab.
Yeah.
And then
And certainly not the
it
last.
was certainly not the last. And then that was the first and for a long time only time I successfully parallel parked from Alyssa's instruction. Because I remember there was a spot like right in front of Collab, and you were like, you need to take this one. And I was like, I can't parallel park. And you were like, I'll talk you through it.
Mm-hmm.
First try, I pulled right in. I was
Yeah.
like, that was magic. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, and then I was the first one there. I had come early because I still had to get ready, I think. So I remember like getting ready in your bathroom, and then I remember, well, like the intro you had given me, I don't remember if you had said this before when you invited me or once I had arrived, but you had expressed to me that you were really excited for me to meet them.
Yeah. I probably was before and when you got there.
Yeah,
Because
like you had been saying.
Because this was such a big deal to me because freshman year, I was alone like 90% of the time, I would say. Like I didn't really have really many friends yet. Like I don't know, just when I picture freshman year, it was a lot more lonely.
Yeah.
Like I remember like when you would visit, I like would talk about like I'm struggling making friends here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing, and it just feels really lonely, and I was just having a tough time freshman year. And then I met you guys, and that kind of changed my life. So I was just really excited because I was like, I finally found people that like I really, really love.
Yeah.
And I'm like excited to see like where it goes. So I was just like excited for you to meet them.
Yeah.
Because you were there when I didn't, like before I
Exactly.
had them and when things were so tough.
Well, it's just so crazy because I remember thinking your freshman year, like I wished so badly for you that you could like find people, and it's so crazy thinking about the way I was thinking about it, and I knew nothing. Like we had no idea what was gonna happen. Like at that point, I could have never guessed what was to come. You know?
Yeah.
It's just so crazy the way that it's all worked out. Okay, so let's actually tell how it all worked out. So Addie came over first. I remember
Early as always.
Early as always. I remember the first time I saw you. I do. I like can see it in my mind's eye.
Wow.
Exactly where we were both standing when we first were like, "Hi, I'm Addie," because you had specified too. You were like, "You and Addie are really similar." So that had been specified to me as well. And I remember the first time I saw you. And then everyone came in, and I remember being a little bit nervous because everyone was there except you were like, Alyssa was going to get people like from the lobby. And so the only person I knew left. And I was like, uh-oh. But then we just
Started chit-chatting.
started chit-chatting, and I don't know, the rest is history.
Well, what happened that was really crazy was that Jenny and I both connected on the fact that we both love Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Well, because
And
Midnight's had just come out.
Midnight's had just come out. What was it, 3 days after the Halloween party?
She had announced the tour the day before. Or that morning. Okay, because I had gone to a Halloween party. So the Halloween party that we met at was on Sunday. I had gone to a different party Saturday. I had spent the night up there. And then I woke up Sunday morning to the news of the tour.
Yes.
And we met that day.
Yes.
It's
And
so
then,
crazy.
what was it, 3, 4, 5 days later, we bought tickets to go see Taylor together.
Yeah.
after having just met.
I remember
We had
you,
met for
you
a
walk
total
in
of a few hours.
You were in like getting tickets. I remember you in class. You were holding your laptop and you're like messing with the queue and you're like, I'm almost there. You were stressed out again.
Well-
probably wasn't sound or something. Or no, this is the next.
This
day,
was
but-
such a stressful.
Oh my
That was
God.
such a stressful day, but it was like so meant to be because, like you said, that was like 3 days after we'd met, and I wouldn't have gotten tickets had I not done
Right.
it with you guys because my account thought I was a robot. So it's just so insane the way that it all worked out. Like, because yeah, Taylor was the first thing we talked about. Because again, Midnights had just come out and the tour had been announced that day, which is so crazy.
Insane.
It's so crazy. I just remember that day so well. Like it's crazy how long ago it was and how much has happened since. Anyway, but yeah, we just clicked.
We did.
And then I remember the next day getting a text from you. I remember exactly what it was. You had texted me something that Addie said in class about me.
Oh yeah, I remember because I walked.
So I can't say anything in confidence anymore.
It was a positive thing about Jenny.
God.
Imagine you were immediately talking shit about me. Oh, I
Can
didn't
you
really
cancel
like
the
that
ticket?
girl.
I'm not gonna.
Not a
cancel
fan of
the
that
ticket.
Jenny girl. Don't bring her around again.
That Jenny girl and I did not click.
But I went downstairs to the film basement, and then you were sitting at the whatever that corner is,
Yeah.
and I turned the corner and you, Alyssa, and I was like, yes. You were like, Jenny, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, I really like her. I was like, yeah.
I think I said, I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, or something like that. It was just like something along those lines, but yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy because who knew?
I know.
Like, even though we connected a lot in that moment, it was still, like, it wasn't like that night happened and our group was the way it was.
Right,
Like, it
no.
still took time then
Yeah.
because I still lived in Colorado Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then we would only see you, like, birthdays.
Very
Rarely.
Rarely.
Very
yeah.
rarely.
It'd be like a special occasion.
And we weren't like, I mean,
Yeah.
we had met the one time at Halloween, so it's not like we were close enough to be like staying in contact otherwise.
No.
So we weren't like close yet. I mean, we were friends,
But it
we
was like a
weren't close.
solid enough first impression where it was like, this isn't someone who we're gonna meet once. And
Yeah.
that's it. Like
Right.
we all knew, I think, that like this is something that's gonna be bigger.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
we
for
met
sure.
once and then sat on FaceTime for 6 hours to get Taylor
Yeah,
Swift tickets.
it's true. And I'm like trying to remember exactly how like the timeline worked because I think I had met you guys maybe 2 or 3 times before I was like, I'm gonna move to Denver,
Yeah, that's crazy.
which is so nuts. I look back at that and I'm like, wow, I really took a risk.
You trusted your gut.
I did. And then even when I moved to Denver though, like I had a job the first half that was really all consuming and really bad and hard. So we like still weren't as close. And I remember during that time, because I lived upstairs, but I remember at that time thinking like, oh, I just don't know how to like be a part of their group and like I want to, but I just like don't know how. And then it just kind of happened naturally. I quit that job, and so I had time to do things, and
I came over and I threw up at your apartment. Not
that
once,
was a
but
significant
twice.
moment.
I'd say fairly significant.
I would say the first time that I hung out with you all as a group and really felt like, okay, now I'm in the group, was Alyssa's birthday that year. When we went to Punch Bowl Social.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we took that picture
Mm-hmm.
of the 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I think like, we were pretty close by that point. So it was the first time I was like, okay, I'm no longer just like a guest of the group. I'm just in the group.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of that had to do with, that's when I finally cracked Katie Ray's shell. Because before then I was closer with everyone and except Katie, not because of any bad reason, we just didn't click right away.
Or you also probably just
We just didn't
see each other
talk a
that
lot,
often.
right? Because
No.
even there were times that I would come up to see you guys and she wouldn't be there, and so I just like we didn't get a lot of time together. And then it was around the time of Alyssa's birthday that year that Katie and I got tight, and so then it was like I was close with everyone.
That was my junior year?
That was junior year.
That would have been junior year. Yeah.
And then from there, it just got more sick and twisted.
Then it got so sick and twisted. Then it got disgusting.
Because then we had the summer between junior and senior year.
Yeah, that's when it got
was just
nasty.
a summer of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Because we were throwing parties and
We were doing the most.
Yeah.
planning adventures and just, I don't know, that was a really good summer.
Yeah.
It was
And
a summer of realization.
in many ways.
In many ways.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like those months, like March through like August of that year until I moved away, it was just like, because I lived in the same building, it was just constant. Like we saw each other every day
Yeah.
for the most part, which is so crazy.
I didn't even live there.
I
still
know.
drove my ass down.
Yup.
God forbid.
Yup. Many, many nights in that.
Many nights in your
apartment.
Well,
bed.
and it's
Many
it's-
nights in
Yep.
Pairing off to go to our respective like
my
host
God.
rooms.
Yep,
Well, and
we
it's
did.
important to mention that starting junior year, that's when Alyssa and I and Katie all lived together.
Oh yes,
So
that
then
is an important
it
mention.
was like, well, yeah, we're gonna see each other.
Your
all the time.
apartment, because when the Halloween party happened, it was just Alyssa's apartment. I mean, you had other roommates, but they weren't anyone in their group. And then it was the following year that Katie and Addie moved in.
And then it was like, I don't know, when you see each other all the time, it just changes.
Oh
It becomes
yeah,
more sick and
living
twisted.
together is a new level. Yeah, and then I ended up moving out of that place, but we
Yeah.
still through that year saw each other like once a week at least. And then the films.
And then the films.
Yay.
Because then our...
Well, how did we not mention T-Glam?
oh, how did we not
Because
mention
T-Glam does feel
Okay.
like a big part of my
So
acclamation to
yes.
the
So I remember Jenny and I were driving to we filmed this web series our junior year, our second semester of junior year.
group. And we
And
call it T-Glam, but it was really that's gonna leave a mark.
That's a script that Katie and I wrote, and it was fun. And then Jenny acted in it, and we were driving to do, it was like a camera test or a blocking test or some sort of test.
Some sort of
for
rehearsal.
it.
We were doing like a rehearsal for the
Yeah.
basketball scenes, which
Yes.
anyway.
And we were driving there, and Jenny was like, because we had talked about moving to LA. That's always been something we wanted to do. Since sophomore year,
Yes.
we talked about moving to LA, and like things shifted around for, a bit, but that was always like, this is a goal that we all share. And we were driving there, and Jenny was like, hey, so like, I kind of would like to come to LA too. I was like, hey, that could be pretty big. And that's kind of where that started to form and be like, all right, you're on board.
Yes.
Not that it's on board, like this is an exclusive
No,
thing,
but
like,
we had never. I had never talked about doing that before.
no, yeah, and
Yeah.
that was like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
We should explore this.
Yes.
So that
Which-
was big.
Now that you're here, I can't picture if you had like moved to New York instead or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we fit so well here.
I know, it's crazy. It all just worked out the way it was supposed to. Like, on my end of things, like, I had a hard few years of feeling like, why is this not working? Like, I would get so close to Disney or New York, or like I kept getting so close to things that would have taken me other places because I was the person that always said I was going to leave Colorado, and like right away. And then I didn't. And so it was like a tough few years where I was like, why do these things just like not work out over and over? And then it was all just because it was all meant to lead me here. And it all worked out. And the thing, like, prior to T-Glam, not only was I thinking like, how do I get in with our friend group, but I was also thinking like, how do I, because we just weren't as close. And so I wasn't yet at the point where I felt like I could come and be like, can I be a part of one of your films? Like, I didn't feel like I didn't know how to bring that up yet. And so like T-Glam, it was Katie that texted me and was like, hey, we have this extra spot if you would want it. And I remember being like, yes, like I was just so excited. I was like, finally I can just like be on set with them and do this. And then it even though Tea Glam was a bittersweet experience. It was still like, as hard as it was like, oh wait, but being on set with my friends is like, and I had never done any sort of film. It had always been theater.
You
So,
were an extra on Some Like Me.
oh, I was, but I was there for like half a day.
Yeah, but I do remember very well.
I
you
was
being
an
there.
extra in that, but I didn't like act.
Yeah.
And I had never done, prior to Tea Glam, never done any sort of film, anything. And between Tea Glam and then the films that we'll get to, I think I realized, like, hey, maybe I really do enjoy this side of it, and maybe LA is where I need to start. And it just, ever since I started thinking that way, it just felt like that was right. And I've just been going with it ever since. So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any other, like, significant events in there.
I don't know. Because then, like, at the, like, halfway through the fall semester of junior year, Katie and I started writing our senior thesis that we wrote together.
yes.
And in there was a role that we were like, well, Jenny could fit this really well. And so then we were like, we'll cast Jenny. And then it just so happened that we cast Alyssa as well. She wiggled her way
Which,
in
by the
there.
way, I was the last to know about. I'll never be over this.
I didn't realize
No
that.
one told. I didn't even know she was auditioning.
Well,
And then
I didn't know she
No
was
one really
auditioning
knew.
either.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I didn't. I hadn't heard. Her audition had been long over. Okay, and I still, no one told me.
I didn't
And
even know
then-
she auditioned for days after
And then
she
we were
auditioned.
in the car. I think we went to Dairy Queen. And someone just casually drops out. I
Oh,
think
that
it was
me.
Addie.
It was
or
me.
maybe it was
I
you.
was in the front and I said it, and you in the back were like, "No one told me." And you were
Yeah,
so
you just
mad.
casually dropped like, "Oh yeah, Alyssa is gonna be Izzy," and I was like, "Hey, sorry, no one thought to tell me."
It's always us getting a snack too, and like little
And
drops.
it's
We're always getting a
us
sweet treat.
something to munch.
Well, and I think the hard thing was that, like, because so much of, like, our interactions without Jenny were all in class where we see each other all the time,
Yeah.
then things slip through the cracks.
It's kind of just given. Like we kind of
Yeah.
just assumed, like, oh, everyone knows that. Like,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But I also realized the other thing with Tea Glam was I think that was, like, more of your first, like, maybe not first, but, like, definitely you understanding more of the people in our class.
Oh, I would say it was the first.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the first time I met, I think, all of them. I don't think I had met anyone you guys went to school with until Tea Glam.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the first time I met all those people. And
Right.
I still love the way I told you and Katie.
Oh, yes, let's talk. Okay, so
Talk
Talk about We Were
I think
Girls.
we were just sitting on. I was just sitting on the couch or something. I was looking. I
We
was
were at
think it was on my
collab.
computer.
Well, I had no idea, but you gave me the script to read.
you wrote
still
a script.
hadn't told me.
Alyssa wrote a script.
Yes,
for
Alyssa
senior
had written
year.
her senior thesis,
Yeah.
and you gave it to me to read, but I knew nothing else. I was just reading it. And I mean, of course, and I read New Year's Day before I knew too. And of course, admittedly, reading both, I'm thinking, well, what can I do?
Right.
But I wasn't about to be like, put me in, coach.
Was it the same day that you read it that I?
It was
Asked
moments after because I took
God.
it.
That's actually a bit crazy.
Mere seconds.
So you gave me your laptop, and I went out on the balcony by myself, and I read it, and then I came back in, and it was when I came back in that you told both me and Katie.
Well, because I remember I was on my computer and then like you and Katie were like in the corner doing something or laughing about something
We were probably playing episode.
or not. Well, no, I think I forget what it was,
We
but
did
it was
that
just
a
you
lot
two
at that
standing in
time.
the corner. You were laughing about something.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, so, I was wondering if like if you guys would be like open to potentially playing Kim and Gracie and We Were Girls together.
Okay, but I do have to say it was not posed so much as a question. It
I was like,
posed
could-
more as,
like-
so I think Katie and Jenny have to be Camden and Gracie.
Oh, okay.
It was posed like that. And we were like, what's up?
Yeah. And I was like,
But then
was
it
that
still
something you'd be
wasn't
open to?
clear for, like, months
Yeah.
Because I think then we didn't know in our class, like, if we had to audition other people.
Were you
Because-
required to hold auditions?
They were
Yeah,
cast.
but
Yeah.
Katie was still like, I don't know if I've been cast or not for months because
That's right.
it was so like we
Well,
didn't know how they were gonna make us.
Yeah,
do it.
I remember Katie coming to me and being like, "So are we doing it? Like, are we cast?" And I was like, like as far as I know." But
No, you were.
yeah,
Because we did a table read before auditions even happened.
oh, we had been by the time we filmed like that tape to audition,
Right.
We had been already talking about it for months.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys were already
Just for the
cast.
curriculum,
Yeah.
it was like you have to hold on. Because I think you even made a point to one of our professors, like, I already kind of have them.
No, I
Do
literally
need
said, I
to?
have a cast, you still need me to hold auditions.
Right.
And they were like, well, just to get the experience of holding an audition, we think you
Right.
should. And I was
Yeah.
like, that makes
Which-
sense, but I'm already, there's no point.
We're holding
you
an
were like,
audition
what the
was
hell?
coming over to my place.
Yeah.
And we just set up my self-tape setup, and we did me and Katie's, and then I did one for Brandy,
It was
and
numbers
that was
better.
it. Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, I felt so bad because doing those auditions was kind of a waste of time.
And for those
And for
actors,
the other
the
one.
fact
I
that
know,
they
I
had to
felt
come in
bad,
and
like,
Yeah.
memorize those lines, and they didn't even have a shot.
Yeah, bummer. But it all worked out. And then filming those films last year, I can't believe it's been a year. It's been, next week, it will be a full year since we shot We Were Girls. Because we shot it.
I'll cry, dude.
Isn't that right? No.
No,
I'm
it was
sorry.
we shot
A month later.
October 31st.
It was, I'm thinking the wrong
We
month.
set up. It was November 1st
So it's
through
another
3rd.
month until, yeah,
November
November
1st through
3rd.
3rd, and then the following week.
That's
So
right, because
crazy.
election day was
Yeah.
November 4th. That was a crazy, crazy time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm a month off. But still, in about a month, it will have been a
Being
year.
on set together too was so magical because we got to like see each other in the roles that we're aspiring to be and be in, and it's like
Yeah.
to be on set and like, okay, we got to be more professional, and we're able to turn it on and off, which is so nice too.
We're
Like,
able to work together.
yeah.
I mean, we've done
And we've
this
known
podcast
that.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's just really cool.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, both We Were Girls and New Year's Day were very, very special times.
They were.
Great memories.
Last year just flew by.
It did.
It did.
And then we moved to LA.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are 2 whole months in.
We had our first roommate meeting at Chili's.
We did in
And-
Casa Rock, Colorado. Yes.
Yes, and that is
That was probably that was like December of last year, and we
Yeah.
were like, let's get together and talk about LA, and that was the first time we like talked about it as a group.
we talked about everything.
Like
the
logistically,
move-
like
yeah.
how are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
And I can't believe it. Here we are.
And the
We
triple
really did
dippers.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Aw.
And now here we are. We're waiting for Katie Ray to join us.
She will.
Yes.
She'll get here.
And
It's been a big, beautiful journey,
yep,
It has.
and it's still, I would say,
in
early.
the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still early on in our journey. If all goes to our life plans.
Just one.
Life plan.
Just one plan.
Beautiful. Anything else anyone wants to add about our friendship?
I feel like that's our history.
That's our history.
That's
That's a
her
little
story.
taste of us.
Yeah, our history.
Our history.
Should we go into recommendations?
Let's do some recommendations.
I recommend getting a kid's meal at a place of establishment.
A place of establishment. Yes,
Because
absolutely.
if you're able to, because I know
Yeah.
sometimes they only are like if you're 12 and
right,
older,
Yeah.
right.
you cannot get a kid's
Right.
meal, which I understand. But I mean, at our work, you're able to get kids meals, and it's nice because it's a good portion and it's really cheap.
Right.
But if you get a kid's meal, tip like you got an adult meal.
right.
I'm tired of adults ordering kid meals and then tipping on an $8 meal. Sorry, I should have
Right.
said no to you in the first place. I did you a favor by getting you a little baby plate. Now tip like you're an adult. Or do I need to
Heard.
change your diaper for you?
Okay. Got it.
I mean
Noted.
it.
Kids meals, love it.
Period.
Beautiful.
We're gonna do a bookend. The Dunkin' meal deal. Get it? I don't care. Just get it, please. It's actually very yummy in your tummy. It's a treat. I got the pumpkin syrup last time with 1 pump of vanilla, 2 pump pumpkin. Girl. Maybe I'll get it again later today. We'll see. Day's young.
The day is
That's my recommendation. The meal deal.
Meal deal.
This should come as no surprise to these 3 chuckleheads, but this week I will be recommending the breakfast burrito from Great White. There's a bunch of Great Whites all over LA.
You haven't
I
talked
know.
about this at all.
Not at
Never.
all.
News
They
to
have a
me.
delicious breakfast burrito, like a really good breakfast burrito, and also really good hot cakes, really great banana bread, really great coffees and matchas. The Great White Cafe is just really good. Highly recommend to anyone who is coming to LA.
Beautiful. My recommendation for the week, learn how to say no. I think I've overcommitted myself a little bit this week, especially the next couple days. I just have too much going on to things I could have said no to in the first place. So, know when to say no.
Yeah.
That's all.
Perfect. Well,
this has been great.
Thank you guys for listening to our herstory.
Thank you.
This is just the beginning.
Yep. Don't forget to rate our podcast, like and subscribe.
So have we
Share
been doing
it.
this for 2 months now? Since this is our 8th one?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
That's
2-month anniversary.
Actually insane.
Which is so nutty. Thinking about filming our first one on the couch. Time flies.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
All right, folks. Have a good one. Sweet dreams.
Goodbye.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Hey guys, Addie here. We have had some scheduling conflicts, so next week's episode is going to be a little vlog uploaded to our YouTube channel rather than a traditional episode. So if you are looking for more of our podcast, next week you will instead get a vlog, which you can find on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@thisandgoodcompany. We will see you next week, and then the following week you'll get another regular episode. Thanks, guys.